Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday afternoon, my kitchen. I am so excited. I know it's freezing outside, but I'm not freezing because I have been running around like a headless chicken because we have a new product. It's not even on the stores, like it's not in the supermarket. That's how excited I am. I feel like Steve Irwin or somebody going spaz. Anyway, for International Fried Chicken Day, we are showing you our new Southern style chicken. Now the guys have been working on this for a long time. I've been taste testing occasionally and trying to come up with some new recipes for you guys. But this has, and I have just double counted, including salt and pepper, 12 herbs and spices. Not 11 like that other place. This has 12. It doesn't have MSG. It's made in New Zealand from Mrs. Rogers Herbs and Spices. What more could you want? And ready to go in a packet. You don't have to do anything else. Now you can bake this, you can fry it, you can probably, I don't know, you could do anything with it. Ready to go in the packet. So kind of really nice, quick, easy meal. But hey, you could take that away on holiday because you don't need to bother with, yeah. Anyway, let's get on to what I'm going to do with this. So don't go looking for it in the supermarkets just yet. Be out to mid-end of this month as it rolls out through the supermarkets. By all means, go and ask for it because I'm sure it will fly off the shelf. So I am today going a little bit overboard. Mrs. Jenny Craig and Mr. Weight Watchers will not like me because this is my burger bun. And I am going to attempt to fill that with the biggest, now let me get this right, Chick-Bac-Cam burger that we've ever seen. Now by that I mean chicken, bacon and camembert. I am going to put a little bit of salad on there just because, but hey, let's get down to business. Now, for the chicken, I'm using chicken breast.
And we do have a question about whether it's gluten-free. I don't think it is, Trudy.
Hang on, Trudy. No, it does contain wheat.
It does contain wheat.
It does contain wheat.
Trudy.
However, Trudy, let me see. This is our Southern style premium spice. So you actually may be able to mix either corn flour or your gluten-free flour with that. I'm not 100% sure.
We'll come back to you on with
I'll let you know because I'm all for gluten-free as well. However, it doesn't say it does contain wheat, but it doesn't say it's gluten-free. I'll let you know.
We'll come back to you on that, Trudy. Good question.
Right, so guys, I am going to very carefully slice my chicken breast in half, best I can. Now, not all the way through. Sorry, I need to tell you that. Now, I just want to get
Trudy.
That guy as flat as possible. Get rid of that. Do the old pat on my apron. I do wash my apron. So, I'm just going to, so I've got a layer. You actually probably don't need to put the clean rack on the bottom, but put the clean rack on the top. And I bought this mallet from Kmart, my favourite place in the world. And I'm just going to, from the middle, don't go too hard, and the real meatier parts you can bash a bit more. Great for when you had a bad day at work or somebody's really annoying you. Now we just want to get that not disjointed from the muscle meat, but you just want to get it as flatter than it was.
We just had to confirm that there is no added gluten in the Southern style. So, again, we'll come back to you, Trudy, and let everybody know.
Right, so now on my meat board here, I'm trying very hard not to get it on my wooden board. I do like to use plastic with meat. Not so bad if it's cooked, but if it's raw. Now, here's the one I prepared earlier. So I have 2 chicken breasts here. This one I smashed out as I did the other. So you can see it still has consistency to it. And we just want to try and do a bit of a puzzle piece. Now, I'm going to try and just mash these together. I'm using toothpicks as kind of knitting needles, but we need to be able to take the toothpicks out, which may or may not work.
Now, just for the people who are joining us, what are we making?
We are making the biggest Chick-Bac-Cam burger using our new product, which isn't even out on the shelves as yet. So I have got with me something I had prepared earlier, and I will show you how to use this. However, I want to get this in the fryer. This is a massive camembert covered with bacon that I used toothpicks with just to hold together. Now, all I've done there is grill that, but I'll talk to you a bit more about that. Now, what I'm wanting to do is make a huge Chick-Cam burger. Chick-Bac-Cam burger. Oh, it's like a Turducken. That's so much easier to say. So I just want to join and leave the sticks out so you know where they are, because there's nothing worse than biting into your burger and having it all biting into a stick. Now I've probably got a little bit too much chicken, but too much chicken. Just try and stick it all in there. Okay, guys. Now I'm just going to put in a few extra because I just want to remember where they are for starters, because that would be really embarrassing if I cut into it later on. And
it's National Fried Chicken Day?
And it is International Fried Chicken Day, although in America they say it's National Fried Chicken Day. So I think that's pretty safe. So I want to show you how I make my version of buttermilk. I don't buy buttermilk, I use regular milk, and there's about 1 cup of regular milk to some lemon juice or lime juice. Now this is concentrated lemon juice, so you can use that and it will still work. Now what happens is it curdles slightly. That's good. And if it doesn't curdle slightly, I don't know if you can see that curdling there running down, that means it's good. We need that thickness and that juice. Now some people like to wait 5 minutes. I think I put so much lemon juice in it. Generally it's 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or lime juice to a cup of milk. So you just want that lightly curdled. Just going to tidy up my workspace here a bit. So now I've also got, before I get on to that, I've also got my Southern Fried Chicken mix straight out of the bag. I've added nothing else to this. It's ready to go.
It's made from all of this.
And it's made from 12 different herbs and spices. Now, I don't know if my chicken thing's going to fit in my deep fryer, which will be a bit of fun. So I'm going to get my hands dirty and I'm just going to lift, because we want to do things big. Because you guys probably won't need to do it big at home. Look, I've just spotted another spot where I can jab another thing in there. This is a great recipe to do if you're angry at someone. I'm not, just by the way. But it is, because you're jabbing stuff in and bashing stuff out. Ooh! I just want to stick that in there best I can. Get my hands in there. I'm going to have to wash my hands in a minute. My bench is dirty. This is the way cooking's supposed to be. So this is my chicken, wrapped around bacon, wrapped around brie. Now brie or camembert, actually no, it was camembert, I'm sorry. They're really good because they do have that coating on the outside, so you can work with them quite a lot and quite easy. Now you just want to get that coating on everywhere. I don't want it thick, I want flavour. If I wanted it thicker, I could then dip it back into the buttermilk or the milk concoction I've come up with, but I don't want to. I don't even think this is going to fit in my basket. That's exciting.
Yes, Tanya, the cameraman is very excited.
Okay, so guys, listen, follow our Instagram at Mrs. Rogers NZ.
Actually, we're live on Instagram at the moment as well. We
are. We're trying to go live on both. Instagram is more of a back house type thing. I'm not even sure if this is going to work. Maybe I do it in that. Oh, decisions. No, I will do it in that. I'm scared it's going to get stuck on the element. Okay, guys. Without burning my hands too much. Oh, look, it doesn't even fit in. That's when you know it's a good size, when it doesn't fit in. I'm just going to wash my hands. So, I'm going to show you next why that's trying to cook best it can. How to make the sauce and what we're going to serve this with. Please excuse me as I'm trying to get the flour and things off my hands. Hope we've got the fire brigade ready. Now, my sauce. Oh, my yucky chicken board. Gone. Now, my sauce. I have got a good, 3/4 of a cup of maple syrup. I've used real maple syrup because I was very lucky enough to be bought this from Fair, Canada. But hey, you could use whatever maple syrup you want to. So I'm just going to pour that lovely goodness in there. Now that's too runny to stick to my burger, so we're going to reduce that, but we're also going to throw in a good 1/2 tablespoon of Mrs. Rogers salt and a good tablespoon of Mrs. Rogers Southern Style Chicken Blend. Now I'm keeping all of my flavors similar. I don't want to be silly and over the top. And as you can see, that looks and smells divine as it is. I'm just going to reduce that on the heat a little bit. I only want it on a medium heat. So I'm going to leave that there. And check my chicken. Oh look, I've made my handle all dirty. So guys, I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just making sure this is going okay. Looks alright. I'm not worried that half of it's hanging out. I'm just going to rotate it. Maybe I take it out of the basket and gamble. What do I do? It's okay, we'll leave it. I'm going to show you how I made my camembert. So, real big camembert. We're going to have lots of food in our house. And as I said, I like middle bacon. So, I just want to put middle bacon. You kind of just want to do a bit of a star with a base. And you want it like, you could use streaky bacon if you wanted. However, I don't want too much fat. So I'm going to save that till on top. And you just basically want to wrap it and stick it and figure out where the holes are. It doesn't need to be perfect.
I think this means we're making 2 massive burgers. No.
Possibly. Not on camera, but for us to eat maybe. And then you just want to keep going until, you don't have to have it completely covered, but just sort of covered is all good. And then what I did with my bacon, because I didn't want it to go all runny with the cheese in the middle, I just grilled that. Oh look, there's another piece. Let's slap that on there. I just grilled it.
Now if anyone does have any questions, we're trying to answer them as best we can live, and we've also got one of the Mrs. Rogers team answering questions in the chat as well, as you can see what's happening between Trudy and one of the team members. So if you do have any questions, then flick them through, ask through here, ask through the chat, and we'll do our best to answer.
I feel confident enough to do that now. I should have bought the big deep fryer. Now guys, I'm deep frying stuff. You don't need to deep fry everything, but we want to kind of do what you wouldn't do at home. Let's pray it doesn't go over. Let's check my sauce while my cameraman watches that. Yep, now that's gone really runny. I just want to bring that to a very slow simmer for around 4 minutes and thicken it, just so it's not sloppy. I'm also just going to do a bit of a slaw. I'm keeping my eye on my chicken over there. Now, I've just used a egg mayonnaise with a little bit of milk, a little bit of paprika, a little bit of oregano and thyme in there, and I'm going to just re-demonstrate. Now I have got a bit in there, so I'll go like that. Our grinder, now that was really fine. I want really fine, but you can go really chunky or really fine to do whatever you want, and it's real easy. Put the lid on and do it in the lid, because that means you get the exact amount that you want. So stirring this in. Right. I know you're all thinking, "Ooh, you've touched chicken." That's nice. So I'm just going to pour that in, and I'm just making a lettuce slaw. So it's literally just got some lettuce, some carrot, finely grated carrot, and I'm just wanting to blend that and twist that. And this is just so that your burger can become your dinner. Imagine serving something like this as your family dinner, like a massive burger. That would be so cool. So I'm just going to let that become friends with one another. And now the beauty is that I've cooked my bacon, my cheese doesn't need cooking. So all we are trying to do is crisp up the outside and cook the chicken, which we bash the heck out of. It might overflow and we all get sad. Oh, gotta love cooking. It's okay. I've got the fire department on call. Let's put it back in the basket. Now I can do that other side. Ah, don't lose my coating, don't lose my coating. Okay. Stop laughing, cameraman. You're in the house as well.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Right, now guys, this could be a sign that I need to change my oil now. Not right now, because you burn the heck out of yourself. But that I probably can't reuse this oil again. Just because there's so much in it. I have used it for the past times that we've been live with savoury things. However, let's not fret. I think it's okay.
It's looking good.
And I probably overfilled it, I must admit. Because I thought, well, I'm doing something big. I need something big. Let's just, that seems to be controlling. Let's look over here. I'm just going to bring this up a little bit because I'm fearing it's not going to be done and not trip over that. Now, one good thing about losing half my skin then when I was freaking out because things were boiling over is that I can see that the chicken's quite nice and cooked.
There's always a silver lining.
Always a silver
Even when
lining.
you're getting burnt by hot oil.
I actually didn't. I think I'm okay.
You did very well. I was very impressed.
I think I'm okay.
I was ready
now,
to
guys,
help you.
Testing for chicken, just pierce it, and if the juices are clear, your chicken's done. Never overdo chicken if you can help it. And you know what? I think my cheese might be on the brink of bursting as well, which may not be helping with my oil situation. But I'm fine. I'm happy with that. It's not boiling over, touch wood, at this stage. So, I just want to reiterate, what we are doing here is showing you for International Fried Chicken Day, our new, not even in the shops yet, Southern style chicken. Will be very soon, mid to end of this month. You can start asking at your supermarkets as it moves down the country, or up the country, or gets distributed as it does. So we're going to make the biggest burger I have ever made, which will be very exciting. Well, I think my cheese has burst and that's probably why it's... But hey, it's all fun. I think we're probably nearly there. And this is boiling nice.
I think we did use the... How much the packet did you use of this?
This was possibly... Good question. This was about half the packet and I've got still that much left, which I could do. So you should be able to get 2 generous sized meals out of it, depending what you cover it with.
We wouldn't suggest making a burger like this all the time. This is just fun.
No, this is fun. Otherwise, I'm going to get really fat.
Yep.
Now, I'm quite happy that my chicken is cooked, so I'm actually just going to let that drain there.
I'm going to do a quick little zoom in.
Just while this is reducing. Oh, this sauce smells so good.
Tell us what's in the sauce again.
Now this sauce is maple syrup, southern style chicken seasoning, just in the box. I'll show you in a minute, and salt. I did it without the salt and it wasn't as nice. Believe me, you've got to stick the salt in. The salt is divine. Now, I think that's
really
pretty
like to
much
eat that
enough.
chicken there.
I just wanted to reduce it. Now, oh. So, I just bought a cob from the supermarket.
Turn off the fryer.
You're freaking out.
It's just very noisy.
It is. It's because it's cooking lots of stuff in there. So, I'm going to put the slaw on the bottom because that'll make people eat it.
Is that the healthy part?
This is the healthy part. This is so that we don't get large. Like I have. Oh, messy Jessie. Look, I'm going to swap. I'm not very good at doing that. Sorry, everybody. Right. Now, do we have cooked chicken or not? That is the question. Okay, so as I said to you, you've got your sticks in there and you've got to try and remember where they are. Just give them a wriggle. Okay. Obviously I've got more than 2 in there. I'm just going to pull that guy out. I'm going to do the very best I can to pull these guys out. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Gotta get a crunchy bit.
I was going to get that bit too slow.
Now I'm hoping like heck I haven't got it. Oh, I think I have got a stick under there. I should have counted. Actually, count your toothpicks as you're sticking them in. I was concentrating on talking to you guys way too much.
But let me just get a quick little close up.
Okay.
Oh, it smells glorious.
Okay, let's sit that on there. Okay, guys. Now, I don't want too much. And you could make this sauce beforehand and let it sort of just get cool. But I'm just going to. So as it gets cool, it will thicken quite a lot. So you don't want it too cool. It's a bit of a, so we don't want too much. So International Fried Chicken Day, you saw it here first. Brand new product, not even in the shops yet. I'm gonna top my burger there. Now I almost need to get a photo before I cut it, but oh well. This is great. Imagine if you came to the dinner table with that and started serving it. How impressive would that be? It'd be so cool.
A little bit. Let's get that. Oh,
Look at that. Right. Let's see if I've left any toothpicks in there. Need one of those big skewers going through it. Are you ready for the grande reveille? Wow, look at that. Oh, don't look at that. Now look at that. I did leave a toothpick. But as you can see, it doesn't matter if you don't. Oh, no way. That's like American style with the cheese oozing. Damn, I'm hungry and I wasn't even hungry before. So guys, I'm going to pop this up on the internet, but really it was just to show you about our new Southern style chicken.
Jen says her mouth is watering.
Jen, look, I could
Jen,
be like a kid.
the smell of this in the test kitchen is absolutely. I think you need to take a bite.
Look, I could be like a little kid at one of the fast food.
Look,
Look,
it's
I
about-
got my burger.
It's about the size of a head. Yeah,
I can't take a bite.
you should try.
I'll go from the side. Hang on. Yum. I've got dribbles on my chin. So good, guys. So hey, that wasn't hard to do. It was pretty easy. Apart from the fact that I nearly burnt the house down, but that was controlled as well. Perfect to use on any of our herbs and spices, but specifically up and coming, our new Southern style chicken, which will be in the shops sometime this month. It's so exciting that we've got that. And yeah.
What are we going to do now?
Tidy up the kitchen, of course. Well, there's one half for you and one half for me.
Tanya says she would have buttered the bun.
I know, Tanya, but do you know what? I was just trying to think of my waistline. And yes, you could butter your bun, you could grill your bun, you could do it on, if you were doing it little, like a normal size, I shouldn't say little, like a normal size, you could change your bun and do brioche, etc. This was just a white cob loaf from the supermarket. I didn't make my bread. But yeah, that looks pretty impressive, guys.
And yes, Mr. Cameraman will enjoy.
He will. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep an eye out for our Southern style chicken mix coming out. So easy to do. You don't have to deep fry it. I just like being extreme. You can bake it in the oven or shallow fry it in your fry pan. You can use it on any sort of chicken. I'll put the recipe up, but that might need to wait for half an hour or so while I eat some dinner. Thanks for watching. See ya.